You ready there, baby?
Yeah, tell me when.
Go ahead. Playboy Radio's Holli and Michael live here in the Girl Jamaica at the one and only world famous Hedonism Resort, thanks to wildwomenvacations.com and the Playful Pussycats. Yes, we are doing a second show today on Facebook Live. You can always find us on Playboy Radio's fan page or Michael Pockets. Twitter's at Swingtime69 and Instagram.
Real Holli Pockets.
Real Holli Pockets. We, about 2 months ago, made the decision to do a very unique show when we came back because we had the honor of spending time with the gentleman you see sitting there in the white, the world-renowned chef, head chef of Hedonism 2, Anthony Miller. Anthony, thank you for joining us. Now, forget the alcohol, Spanish flies, or Viagra. Forget other sex enhancers, Anthony. The most passionate aphrodisiacs, I feel, are only a supermarket away. We're talking about common natural products, and I like them. We have testosterone that we use and other nutraceutical type things. And as a chef, I'm betting you can share not just what's in front of us, but what's in somebody's refrigerator that can be used. And if you don't have it in your refrigerator, Chef Anthony Miller here, the head chef of the world famous Hedonism Resort, known for sensuality, can tell you what to go get. So Chef, what brought you first to hedonism? Before we get into these aphrodisiacs, what brought you to Hedo?
I would have to say it's destiny, but it all started in Dallas, Texas. Dallas, born from Dallas, born and raised as a Texan. I knew at the age of 19 that I had a passion, a desire for food and beverage. I started working
The Dolphins at the age of 19. Right. So you're now what, about 22 at this point? So you're in your early 20s. You're in your early 20s. You went to culinary school, and you got recruited after traveling parts of the United States after 9/11. You got recruited to come to a resort in Jamaica. Okay, now, what is an executive sous chef for those of us who don't know?
Okay, well, there are different levels of expertise. Executive chef is a person that's in charge of the entire operation, thinking. It's kind of like a director of a movie, all right? And then you have assistants, which would be the executive sous chef, which would be someone in charge when the executive chef is not there, and then you have sous chefs, which are basically the managers of different areas. So,
sorry, people are saying they can't hear you, so I'm going to come closer to you here. No, it's okay. You're good. Okay. So then you went from sous chef to exec. No, it's this. It's not that. Oh, the water spilled. Okay. So you went. Oh, we might need to move that. All right. So you went from sous chef to executive chef. We can see right here, Michael made a boo-boo and spilled some water on the equipment, but we see cleavage on pockets. Let's get back to you.
Yeah, well, see, there's quite a few years that passed between the time you graduated as an apprentice and
right.
working chef till you are able to become a sous chef and an executive chef. So we're probably talking about a 15-year time. But I ended up here in Jamaica in 2002, early 2002.
Okay.
And I had a great time here. I had some issues with, with my work permit and all those things. So I decided,
as an American, you had an issue with your work permit.
Exactly.
See, it happens to us too.
And then what happened was I went back to Texas and had an opportunity to go to Las Vegas.
Okay.
Las Vegas. I worked for Mandalay Bay Hotel. And then about 3 years later, I got that call and said, hey, we got a nice job for you here. I want you to come back to Jamaica. So here I am 13 years later.
13 years later, back in Jamaica at Hedo 2 as the head chef. Now, you had mentioned Vegas. We're opening a club in Vegas. Robert and Beth from Wild Women Vacations live in Vegas. I have a feeling that vacation is in the cards for you soon to come out, hang out, and maybe prepare some great memories there.
Excellent.
I love it. All right, let's go on to aphrodisiacs. People sometimes think it means pharmaceutical, and it doesn't have to. People sometimes think it means alcohol. It doesn't have to. I think the one that's most popular would be oysters. But you're here to share with us there's a lot more to edible aphrodisiacs than oysters or alcohol.
Absolutely. Well, the first thing is people nowadays are really health conscious. They're really into what they eat. There are particular foods that you can eat that actually stimulate energy.
So there's foods you can eat that stimulate energy. Absolutely.
It has an effect on you physically. You feel better when you eat those foods. You're more alert. That is an aphrodisiac. An aphrodisiac is normally something where like a seafood product. It's avocados, pine nuts. All of these items stimulate some type of hormone, increase. It makes you more aware of what you're doing. Now, the good part about that is that it's good eating foods that are considered as aphrodisiacs because they're good for you. They're less than fat, they provide energy. It's the type of foods that nowadays that people are eating, they may not even realize it. So what I did today was just prepared some dishes that we have here.
Right.
So any of this can be done anywhere. Okay.
So all of this can be done anywhere in the world with, I don't want to say basic in a disrespectful way, but with basic ingredients, without having to be a world-renowned, famous chef.
Without me coming to their house.
Without you coming, I'm sure they might like that, but it can be done anywhere.
It can be done anywhere.
Okay, and let's also make sure people understand too that as an aphrodisiac, it stimulates sexual desire. It does not give you the ability to perform better. It gives you the desire to have it, right?
The habit, the desire.
Okay.
It puts you in the best position to perform.
I like that. So you have to still be able to, but the desire could be there. Same like the pharmaceuticals, right? They can't give you the erection, you have to be aroused.
Yeah, exactly.
But it can help you with stage fright and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So now you perform, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 dishes here.
Yes, we did.
Which do you want to start with?
I'll start with the shrimp. Shrimp is some of people's most famous or favorable seafood to eat. Shrimp is a great aphrodisiac.
So shrimp is a good aphrodisiac.
Good aphrodisiac.
Never heard that, seriously.
Now, what makes it even better is what you add with it. So what we did was we made a cocktail sauce made with rum and a little vodka.
So a cocktail sauce with rum and vodka. Okay.
A lot of onions are in here and ginger. So it's a very light, flavorful sauce that is finished off with fresh lime juice.
So we've got light and flavorful with rum and vodka, finished off with lime juice. And is the aphrodisiac part the two combined?
Well, we also have on this, we have some sliced pears.
Oh, okay.
And when you combine all this, you're eating light. Okay?
Right.
You notice the portion size for every one of these dishes is basically a couple of bites, if not. Okay?
Right.
And that alone helps with how it processes in your body.
Okay.
And then actually what you eat is good food. You're not eating a bunch of dairy products or anything that's slowing you down.
Okay, so nothing there to slow you down or put you to sleep.
Exactly.
Because that's my problem with my wife, Holly, there, is she says, honey, I'm tired, and then she passes out.
Yeah, exactly. All right, the next dish what we're doing here, we have a braised black lip mussel.
Braised black lip mussel.
Yes.
And that can be purchased at a regular grocery store or seafood, what?
Any kind of seafood store, if they have blackbeard mussels.
Okay.
Black lip mussels.
I have a black beard. Does that mean?
So anything that's considered as a mussel is an aphrodisiac. But like I said, it's what you put on it. So what we've done is we've added some caviar,
Okura caviar.
It's a type of very fine-grained Asian caviar.
Okay.
All right. And with that, we braised it in a little leeks and white wine.
So we have the mussels, the leeks, the white wine.
And we also have olive oil.
Olive oil. Okay, very healthy.
All very light ingredients. Along with that, we're serving a watermelon cocktail. Now,
What do you mean by a watermelon cocktail with that?
okay, when you think of a cocktail, you think of something that's going with some liquid, right?
Right. Or liqueur even. I think of liqueur. Yeah.
Exactly. But chefs, when we say cocktail, a cocktail can be anything. It could be a cantaloupe cocktail, it could be a fruit cocktail, whatnot. What we did was just took the fruit, diced it.
Okay.
Okay, we added a touch of rum to it.
Okay.
And that's it. And what that does is actually watermelon is an aphrodisiac.
Watermelon is known as an aphrodisiac.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Along with that, we've served it with poached red wine pear. It is actually sliced.
So you took, now does it have to be a poached red wine pear or could it be any pear?
What does poached mean?
And what does poached mean, as Holly's asking? Yeah.
Right. Well, poached is actually cooking consuming it in a liquid completely.
Okay.
When it's cooked through and through.
Okay.
Not falling apart. So that's a French terminology for cooking.
Okay, poached. Okay.
Okay. So it's cooked in red wine and sliced very, very thin because portion size is everything.
Okay. So size does matter.
Size does absolutely, absolutely. So, I mean, just to wrap it up, so like I said, we have the braised mussels with the watermelon cocktail and sliced red wine and pork.
Now, I noticed right away, I mean, again, you're world famous. You are the head chef here at Hedonism 2. People have the pleasure of dining on your delicacies. I mean, that food-wise, sir. Every time they join a group like Wild Women Vacations, Playful Pussycats, or anyone. I see the chocolate.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So now, is all these supposed to blend together? Because in my mind, I know they end up in my tummy together.
Yes.
I have kids, I say tummy. But do you eat them all in one bite? How do you eat that?
Well, you would, whichever one you want to grab, whichever element you start off with first, but it all comes together.
So if Pockets and this lovely lady were to eat that right now, how do you guys want to try it? Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Can they try that, Chef?
Absolutely.
You're the boss.
Absolutely.
You're the
How
boss.
do I-
All right, so how should they go about eating this the right way? Instruct.
The right way is you start with the protein.
Okay.
All right. Just
I tell her that all the time. Sorry.
a small portion,
Start with the protein, he said, and I say it all the time.
just a small portion of it, and then you want to sweep the other elements around that.
Okay.
Okay. It's amazing how flavors come together.
Right.
You know, you look at a simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know,
Right.
As a kid, you just slap it on there and you eat it. But then you start, when you're dealing with food, if you're dealing with more than a couple of elements,
Right.
every element has an effect on the whole thing.
Right.
So while
That will
you're
help.
eating, let's say a piece of the mussel, and then you sweep to the watermelon, then
Okay.
you sweep to the pear. Once that goes into your mouth, doesn't matter which one goes in there first. Once you start
Sweeping.
chew it,
Gotcha.
that's when the flavors come together. You get
Okay.
the flavor from the back of your tongue, and you realize that, whoa, this is different.
Okay, so as they do this, you want to try it, lovely lady?
Actually, I don't like
You're allergic? Okay, you can't.
I'm not allergic,
So
I
do you
just
want?
don't like
You want
it.
to try it?
Yeah.
I can hold this. All right.
No problem.
Big man over there is gonna come over there. And now, how do you want her to do that, Chef?
Okay, just what exactly? Yes, suck it up. There you go.
He said, just suck it up. How come you don't smack him, but you smack me when I say suck it up?
All right, just eat a piece of the chocolate, and then sweep to the watermelon. Okay,
Sandy, get in there too.
you could actually use your fork, and you could do it.
She's afraid of her. She goes microphone.
And this one.
All right, so Sandy's gonna try. First, he starts with the mussels. We're talking with Chef Anthony Miller, the man, the myth, the legend, the head chef here at Hedonism 2, going over aphrodisiacs, true aphrodisiacs, and how to go about doing this in your own home.
This is amazing.
Now, Chef, you said the way you sweep it all together, and the palate, and the way it comes.
The palate will figure out that, hey, there's a lot of flavors going on
A
here.
lot of flavors going on.
Once you start to chew it, you're gonna get all the flavors will come together, and that's what makes a good dish.
Right.
People are to taste something, and it all comes together in the mouth, and they're ready for the next one.
They're waiting for the next bite because what they had was, and again, not to be sexual, but is orgasmic in their mouth.
Orgasmic.
Orgasmic in their mouth. And Pockets,
So good. It's explosion.
it's an explosion in your mouth. This is so unfair. Robert's not getting any, I'm not getting any. This is so unfair. All right, Chef, so the first one you had mentioned, I think who would like to try the shrimps? Anybody want to try the shrimp? Okay. So now, Robert, are you going to join or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Just grab that baby by the tail there and just dip it in the sauce.
So aphrodisiacs, the shrimp is being dipped in the sauce, is being put in their mouth.
He didn't get any tail.
I lost it.
Robert's getting tail finally.
I told you I keep.
Robert's finally getting tail, I'm telling you.
That's the tail of the shrimp.
Tail of the shrimp. Chef Anthony Miller. Okay, Robert, what did you say?
That is unbelievable.
Okay. Do you feel horny? Yeah. So, Chef, with the shrimp, they are to dip it in the sauce and then eat that way. No other ingredients need to be digested at the same time, whereas here we had 3 or 4 that were sweeping and blending together.
Exactly. This particular dish is really 2 elements. What really makes the dish is how the shrimp is cooked. I
Okay.
tell people all the time, and they say, Why is when my sister makes something, it comes out great, and when I make the same thing, it doesn't taste so well.
Right.
Cooking is about technique.
So cooking is about technique.
It's about technique, and everybody has their own technique.
Okay.
However, there are some techniques that work, and that's what gets the biggest result. So what we do is when we cook the shrimp, we're not just boiling the shrimp in basic water.
Right. You're not just boiling it in basic water. What are you doing then?
Well, what we're doing is we're making a stock, which is basically water and ingredients in it.
So a stock is the broth, the water with ingredients in it.
Exactly. And it comes to a point where the actual broth takes on flavor.
Okay.
And then that's when it's called a stock.
And that's when it's called a stock, and that's where you put the shrimp.
Well, what we do is we also put orange rind.
Oh wow.
Lime rind.
Okay.
We use celery. We use leeks and onion. Little white wine. And what happens is that the stock is so flavorful. Once you put that shrimp in there,
Right.
it only takes a few seconds. It's got instant flavor. Of course, making sure you're not overcooking it. And then that is what people taste. So it's a two-element item, but it takes a lot of attention just to prepare the sauce and the shrimp.
So-
So that's what makes it a good taste.
They say God is in the detail, whatever religion you believe in. I'm just saying they say God is in the detail. So really here, it is in the small details.
Yes,
It's
small details.
watching the
How it's
time.
cooked and the technique of cooking the shrimp.
Because at Holli, Pockets and I are swingers living in a lifestyle, and to us, technique is important, not just how you approach somebody one-on-one, but if we are at an event here, you know, or we're at home entertaining somebody, what we choose to serve, I feel, says a lot about us.
Yeah.
Because, you know, whether I'm going to pop popcorn for you or I'm going to take the time to listen to what you say as an expert and boil in stock the right shrimp. But you talked about the length of time. What is the appropriate length of time? I used to think when I barbecued, Anthony, that I had to keep flipping the meat over and over and over and over and over. And I've heard from you and other experts that's incorrect. What is the length of time, though, with the shrimp that somebody, after the water's come to a boil, the stock, they should put the shrimp in for?
Well, you know what? That's not really an easy question.
Okay.
The reason why is because, first of all, it's ice shrimp.
Oh, good point.
A lot of different types of shrimp. You know,
Yeah, you're
whether
right.
you're boiling it in Seattle or you're boiling it in California, it's the same temperature.
So altitude means a lot. Temperature and altitude?
Yeah, well, that really doesn't have anything to do with
Oh, okay.
how it's going to come out. But if you're cooking a, let's say, a 16-20 shrimp,
Okay.
I mean 16 to 20 pieces per pound.
Right.
Okay, or it could be a 21, 25.
And that's how we buy them at the grocery store in the States, you know
And
that.
that's why the number, that's why it's graded that way. That's why it's classified that way. So if you have a 21, 25 shrimp and you're cooking it in boiling water, normally, you know, it depends on also how much shrimp you're putting in the pot, how big
Right.
the pot is, how much the water is. But normally it's about a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes maximum.
Okay.
It also depends on if the shell's in the shrimp.
De-shelled would take less time?
De-shell will take less time. Shelled shrimp actually tastes better when it's boiled with the shell on.
Okay.
And then there's a procedure which chefs always talk about is carryover cooking, where you're cooking something. It's at a point, because cooking is science.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
So it's at a point to where it's about to bloom, but not quite. So you have to know how to stop the cooking process, because carry-on cooking is going to continue even when you stop.
And you stop because it's enclosed.
Because it's enclosed.
Okay.
And then you have to think, well, how long is it going to take to do it? Now, I guess the best example is an egg. If you take an egg, you boil it for 6 minutes.
Right.
Right? Turn it off after 6 minutes. You set the egg to the side for 2 minutes. It should be a perfectly boiled egg.
So it went from soft to hard.
Exactly. Those
Sorry, I had to go there.
Yeah.
'Cause it got
so those
laid.
2 minutes of carryover cooking
Right.
is what took it to the next level. So shrimp is
I
the same
see.
way. So if you're cooking shrimp that has a shell on it, it's a large shrimp. You know, you have to judge it.
When you see so many guests here, and before you came to Hedonism, we talk often, as I say, about modern love, relationships, sensuality, sexuality. What is the pride you feel? Because I want to get to the next 4 dishes too. But what is the pride you feel though when you see your guests enjoying the food, and for us, the honor to interview you like this? Because some people may say, "Well, Holli and Michael, you talk about this, or how I can meet somebody, or how I can do that." What I hope they see is the big picture, Chef. That whether you're single or you're in a relationship and you want to meet people, whether you're going to share your partner or you want to meet somebody to share yourself with, taking the time to prepare what you've done, which are aphrodisiacs, but it's also, there's passion in this.
Absolutely.
It can be a steak that might not be an aphrodisiac in the way you grill the onions, but it's passion in it.
Yes. Well, the guests that we serve here are incredible people.
Right.
So it doesn't matter your relationship, what you're doing in your room, or, you know, whatever you're involved in. I mean, we're happy to be able to have guests that are down to earth.
So you're happy with a down-to-earth guest.
Down to earth guests,
right?
which is 98% of the Hedo guests.
I agree.
Down to earth, some of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Absolutely.
So we're looking at their satisfaction. Smile on their face, they're enjoying dinner. It's not a hustle bustle, rush. Everybody's trying to get to somewhere. No, people want to come out. They want to show off their gown, and they want to show off, you know, what they're wearing, their costume, their uniform, whatever. So everybody is in a really cool mood, right? And they're easy to talk to. So we kind of judge guests by the expression on their face. Of course, guests come up to us all the time. So it is a pleasure to talk to guests about things we could do better or things that were great last night. Because everyone here deserves 100% respect.
Exactly.
So,
I agree with you.
So that is, you know, we're happy to see everybody happy that we're here.
I find you to be a very solutions-oriented individual, where you may see a problem, but you decide we're not going to discuss the problem, we're going to find a solution. And if there is a way to get to yes, I know you, Chef, you find that way to get to yes. And if it can't be yes, you've done everything you could to get there, to get to that yes. And I find that so humbling to be in your presence because not everyone gets that. There are a lot of egos and there's a lot of pride, and it's nice to meet somebody like you who takes such great pride in knowing that not everyone may enjoy exactly the same thing.
Yes.
So I admire you and I respect you greatly for that.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Now, going back to the Aphrodisiacs here, we know that the shrimp can be purchased in stores. We know the black-beard mussels can be purchased in stores, and all the puree, we talked about stock and puree. What's the next dish you have?
All right, the next dish is called conch.
Conch. Oh, conch.
Conch. Now, it's pronounced that way here in the Caribbean.
Right.
I think in the States we pronounce it
conch.
Conch. Yeah, exactly. But it's pronounced as conch.
Right.
Conch is an incredible seafood to eat. It can be braised, it can be curried. What we've done is conch ceviche. No.
Conch ceviche.
Conch ceviche.
I like that.
Conch and actually oysters have some of the highest zinc levels.
So conch and oysters have some of the highest zinc levels. I think you're going somewhere with this.
Which is this is the big daddy. I mean, you want to be stimulated if you eat a conch ceviche.
Right.
It's not going to get any better. It's just the type of seafood.
Sensuality, the possibility, the desire, the libido increase.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're more aware of what you're doing because of the ingredients in it. Now, this has conch.
So you have conch.
Conch, which has been pounded, of course, clean.
He said pounded, and she's laughing because you said pounded. Sorry.
You have to pound it. Because if you don't pound it, it's going to be tough. Okay.
Okay. I'm so not saying anything. Go ahead. I have so much respect for you. We gotta go. Okay. So pounded conch, so it's not tough.
So it's not tough.
Gotcha.
We have a lot of lime juice in there, freshly squeezed lime juice.
Now, is lime juice a big factor in a lot of these aphrodisiac
Lime juice
dishes?
is an excellent. Anything citrus, orange,
Okay.
lime, lemon,
Okay.
goes very well. Not only with seafood, but it stimulates. It stimulates your awareness.
Right.
It prepares you.
Okay, so we got the conch that's pounded, so it's not hard or rough. Then we've got the lime juice. Go ahead, sir.
Juice. We also have the rind of the orange or the rind
Oh.
of the lime or lemon.
Okay.
Which we zest. So we've taken some of that off. The
Right.
outside and added that back into it. We have salt, pepper, cracked black pepper, a touch of sugar, okay?
Ooh, I like you're
All right.
going. Yep.
And a little white wine in it, and some fresh basil.
Fresh basil.
Now, this is actually marinated for about 4 hours. Okay?
So you marinated the conch for 4 hours in this base.
In this base.
Is it fair to call it a stock or no?
No, it's a curing. It's a curing
Curing.
process.
Okay.
So basically, it's cured with the wine, with the lime juice, and with the salt.
That would cure me of a lot of
Those
things.
elements cure it. So that
Okay.
means that it's edible. You're able to eat it.
Okay.
Yes.
And who wants to sample this? Andy, you want to get in there? I can hold this. All right.
Because I know she
Now,
won't.
this is one of my favorites.
Leaf,
because
you trying it?
It's
Go
a
ahead.
very unique seafood. Not many places that I know in the States you can go and get a conch ceviche.
I got to tell you, I can't think of anywhere you can get a conch ceviche.
But once you taste it, you know, feel the effect.
Feel the effect. I like it. Robert, are you going to try it, or you just don't want the effect because you're afraid of?
I'm afraid I might be effective.
You might be effective. All right. Your palms getting low. No, I'm kidding. Lethan, are you going to try it?
Okay, that's the first time I tried.
Conch is everything.
It's
I gotta tell you, when
really good.
Jessie is here with us, Jessica O'Reilly, our dear friend, she, Holly, and I love playing with the conchs in the ocean. Is that the same conch?
It's the same conch.
Wow.
Same conch.
Okay.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Pockets?
That's good. It's a
That's
little spicy or tangy.
Yes, there's Scotch bonnet in it. Now, Scotch bonnet is a pepper that grows here on the island.
Right.
It's unlike any pepper I've ever tasted. Now, you'll hear people say, oh, you can get Scotch bonnet in the States in certain places. It's the same as habanero. It is not the same as habanero.
So it's not the same as habanero. It's got a little, Sandy, you said a little kick to it?
No, not a kick.
More flavor.
It's
than
flavor,
kick.
exactly.
Flavor.
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
It-
Okay.
Grapefruit
To me,
stands
it's
out
one
for
of
me.
the most flavorful peppers that goes with seafood, that goes with pork, that goes with chicken.
Right.
It's very, very good. So what we do is we take a little bit of that, and sliver off a little bit, just slice a small piece of it off.
By the way, that's a compliment, isn't it? When someone goes for a second dose right there.
And knocks the
Huge
camera out of
compliment.
your hand is a bonus.
Huge compliment. I love it.
Yeah, so it actually enhances the flavor, but it's not like a chili, hot spice.
Gotcha. Now, before we get to the next three dishes, and again, you know my ground rules are always, there's no right or wrong answer. You don't have to answer something.
Absolutely.
Men are concerned, and I think women are too. You know, we talk spit, swallow, we can joke around about it. We know what asparagus does, and we know asparagus is actually an aphrodisiac, but a lot of people are afraid to eat it because of the chemical makeup and what it can do to when we use go number one in the bathroom, the scent.
Really?
Is there something, pineapple is a rumor about you makes the man's juices, I'm being so nice here, right? Because I have so much respect for it. I get Robert on there and it says balls to the wall. I got you on there and it says tons of respect. I respect you too, Robert, but you know, I'm not worried. Because this man feeds me, right? But is pineapple, is this lime, is there things that do help with when our body secretes sweat or, you know, a man or a woman secreting hormones and juices? Is it going to assist with that, or that's just urban legend? That's an old wives' tale.
You know, there's a lot of legends out there.
You're one of them.
I always say that it depends on how much how much you use those type of foods,
Right.
how much you eat those foods. I mean, anything in excess,
Right.
it's going to cause an issue.
Right, exactly.
So you know, if you're drinking lime juice all the time and you're eating food that has pineapple and has lime juice or
Right.
has other things in it, a lot of it, and you're consuming it a lot during the week, yeah, there's going to be some effect. But you know, food is really about experience. It's about enjoyment. There are certain things that you shouldn't eat every day just because of the simple fact they're so damn good.
They're so damn good.
Yeah. So
Bacon.
why eat it every day?
Like bacon.
Yeah.
What's better than bacon? More bacon.
Yeah, exactly. So it's spreading out your diet. You know, it's eating things in moderation. It's not being excessive on eating the same thing every single day.
Right.
I think those things is what cause problems.
And that's one of the big reasons too. What's up, Keith? I think that's one of the big reasons too that we were so excited to do this interview with you. And Pockets, instead of talking on the mic, is enjoying the delicious experience. It is sensual, and I feel that, which is actually the name of our new club in Vegas. We'll talk about that later. Is sensual, because I feel that describes a lot of what people enjoy. If they believe in sexual freedom, not necessarily sharing partners, but sharing themselves with their partner completely. You know, not everyone likes A, B, and C sexually, but I feel we all can agree that sensuality and that food is one of the first places we can start with sensuality.
Absolutely.
Is that what got you so interested in culinary school, or what was it?
I wouldn't say that at first. I had this love to get into culinary arts, but it takes a long time for you to build a passion. Even though you have a desire and you're young and you love to do it, but passion is something that as you learn more, you start to realize that passion starts to really focus in on, you know, the details.
The detail, again, in the
What you're
details,
doing.
right? The details.
And not everybody is mature enough or sees those details until it hits them one day. They say, oh, now I understand.
I'm hoping it hits Pockets one day and she gets passionate about me, but I think with this food, I may have a shot.
Yeah.
I may have a shot.
Yeah.
Now, okay, share with me the next dish we have here.
All right, the next dish is a tuna tartare.
Tuna tartare. What is, okay, no joke. What does tartare mean?
Tartare means it's a raw. It's basically eating a raw product.
Tartare means raw. Okay.
Raw, okay. Now, I'm sure you've heard of all different types.
Wait,
of
real quick,
tunas. Yeah.
Chef. We've got this beautiful lady back here saying, "Oh my God!" They had the shrimp, and now it's the chocolate with the poached pear,
Okay.
and
That's the
watermelon.
mussel. That's the
The mussel, the blackberry. I should know that. Blackberry mussel. Okay.
All right.
Just wanted you to get your props. This is you. You need to hear what people say.
Well, she hasn't tried the tartare now.
Oh, so try that. Okay, please continue. I apologize.
All right, so there's many different types of tuna. This is called a saku.
Saku tuna.
Saku tuna.
Available.
Right from Japan. Yeah, I mean, you can get it at any major market.
Okay, major grocery store.
Chicago, New York, I mean, anywhere. They have saku here. It's similar to ahi. And what we've done is we've taken a little ginger and we've diced it up very fine or minced it. A little onion, garlic,
Right.
green onions, which we call scallions here. And we add a little Dijon mustard to it.
Really? Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard.
Okay.
And a little cognac.
Cognac. Do we light it on fire?
You don't want to do that.
Okay.
And just a little tip to this. You never add all the ingredients in and mix it all together until you're ready to serve.
So wait, back up, please. So if I'm at home, I'm glad you said that. I would have thought that I should do as a cake batter mix and stir it all in there together,
Okay.
or I bring the water to the boil and then I stir in this. No. So you're saying
Because what you want to do is you want to preserve the color of the tuna. And of course, the tuna has a very
red color to it.
color to it. If you mix everything else together, because the tuna is so soft and so delicate, it's going to change the color immediately.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
Best thing to do is take the fresh tuna, you cut it up, you put it at the bottom of the bowl, take all your ingredients, prepare them, just lay them on top of the tuna.
Okay.
And then when you're ready to serve, then you mix it together. Now, two things are gonna happen.
When I mix it together, two things will happen.
Two things are gonna happen.
Okay.
All of those flavors that have actually been in the bowl
They're simmering in the bowl.
for a certain amount of time are just bouncing off one another. Wow. As soon as you mix it together,
Right.
people that are going to eat what you just did are going to taste it at its absolute most peak time to what flavors are
Because you've introduced the flavors together, so it's like an explosion in your mouth.
It's like an explosion. It's an explosion actually in the food. The food is still going from one ingredient to another, bouncing off one another.
Right.
But it's coming together. It's your job as a chef to make sure you're not putting something in there that doesn't match. So
And that's your job as the chef. I see.
exactly. So when a person tastes it,
Right.
the ingredients are at the peak freshness. Okay.
Wow.
In this case, for
And-
us,
right.
tartare. So that's what we do, and we've also finished it off. I suggest if you serve a tartare, you need something crisp to go with it. So maybe if somebody wants to dip it in
Right.
a cracker or something. So we've taken a root vegetable, which is called a dashin.
Tashin, a root vegetable. Okay.
Vegetable, and we basically fried it off.
And that's this part here.
Yes.
Okay.
We've sliced them very thin and then fried it in oil. So it's a
Oh,
chip.
wow.
All right.
I love it. All right. Who's going to
it.
taste? You guys want to taste? Sandy, you want me to hold that so you can get a taste?
Why, of course I do.
Chef, how often do you cook this at home versus here? Because, if your wife watches, you might have a problem, right?
Actually, unless I have some neighbors coming over or something.
Right.
I don't normally do
Microwave popcorn? No, I'm just kidding you.
Oh, yeah.
Robert, are you going to try or no? All right, you guys, there's one left. You want to try? We're going to make sure you guys get one over there. All right, cool. Now, if everyone can't fry that root, is a corn tortilla chip or a potato chip, what do you suggest?
Absolutely. Tortilla chip, flour tortilla chip. If you have beets,
Beets.
are great. To,
Oh, you don't mean the headphones.
Slice them and fry them off.
Right, I'm
No,
messing.
not the headphones.
Okay. So beets sliced and fried, lightly fried.
Lightly fried. Irish potato, Yukon potato works
I
well.
love that. I love that. All right, what do we got back here? Another orgasmic face. Yeah, I've never seen that face on her. I don't know. Have you seen that face? Yeah, he hopes so. It's his wife. Listen, I'm still waiting for Holly to have one of those things. They call it an orgasm or something. Robert, your thoughts?
That is excellent.
Excellent. Were you, with you, this is your 80th trip here.
Oh boy.
WildWomenVacations.com, your 80th trip. And you bring these groups that are open-minded and sex positive. Have you experienced what the world-renowned Chef Anthony Miller is showing you right now and known this much depth? Or is this the first for you?
This is definitely the first.
Hold on, I don't know why I can't move.
Yes, this is definitely the first. I've never seen anything like this before, ever, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I know there's groups in the States that do this, hey, just for dinner thing. It's nice, and they barbecue some meat, or they might bring out some braised chicken, but I've never seen somebody go into such detail, and that is why here on Modern Love with Holly and Michael, Playboy Radio, powered by Dash, why we felt this was so important, sir, for you to share not just your expertise and your love for culinary. But what people can do if they don't want to go use Viagra, maybe they can't afford Viagra. That stuff's expensive, man. You try to import it from another country, you get arrested. You don't want to do that. So you go to the grocery store, you re-listen to the show a few times, you take notes, maybe you email Chef himself, we don't know. That's a new, hey, start an online thing where people can, I don't know.
Something we have to look at.
All right, and Chef even said at home, nope, only if family, only if neighbors are coming over, right?
Let me say one thing. A lot of these things that we do, that you see today,
right,
are things that we do for people, special occasions.
So you do these for special occasions, requests?
There are some similarities in our Asian restaurant.
Okay.
Some of the sushi products, we use the same ingredients. Of
Okay.
course, it's kind of a different cuisine. This is my love that I like to give to the guests of Hedo for various reasons.
So this is part of your love that you give back.
This is part of my love, and this is something that I work with the other chefs on, and we do things like this for any kind of special event,
right,
special party, or if a person just wants something different.
Because it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean we're very intimate in a culinary.
I understand.
With the Hedo guests.
We're being asked on Facebook Live. One of the questions was, all that food looks great. You're all saying it's delicious. I know I can come to a resort and get it, but how affordable is this or any of these dishes to make at home? How affordable is it?
It is affordable. It is affordable. Look at it. Generally, seafood is expensive.
Generally, it is. Yeah.
It is. So any of this can be done. If you want to buy some shrimp or
whatever's on sale, right? If your local grocery store has shrimp on sale.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. If you're looking at it from a yield standpoint, how much you can get out of 2 pounds of shrimp. I mean, you can get a lot of portions out of just a small amount of fish or shrimp or conch or whatnot, or even lobster. What you do have to realize that if you're doing something a little special,
it might be a little.
It's going to cost a little bit more.
It could be $20 instead of a $10 meal.
Exactly. Well, it all depends on how you manage it. So if you're buying 2 pounds of shrimp at the store, and it's costing you, I don't know, $15 or whatever.
Sure.
And you say, okay, I'm just going to take a small portion of this, and I'm going to do something with this, and you leave the rest in the freezer. Another day, you do the same thing. Before you know it, people are going to say, how can you afford this?
Right.
It's all just managing. It's just managing the product that you buy.
So managing the product you buy and managing how you make it, because as you said, everything cooks differently.
Everything cooks differently, yes.
Before we move on to the next dish, are these more, in your opinion, appetizer aphrodisiacs or main dish aphrodisiacs?
No, this would be appetizer.
Appetizer.
However, it could be, you could serve all of this as entrees.
Okay.
Because more variety is probably better anyway. So if you have 8 of these different choices, and you're doing like a kind of a pass around dinner,
right?
Where people are, they're eating.
This is a kind of Passover I could really get into.
Yeah. Absolutely. So it just depends on how much you're willing to offer, and it could be served as a dinner.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I really, because the way you said it is, it's a win-win.
Yeah, because what this does is it gives the person a variety.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you did a dinner, they probably couldn't eat 8 different elements. They
right.
Would be 2 or 3.
So this could be, I'm not a big fan of Valentine's Day, and I'll tell you why. I think it's more of a Hallmark holiday. No offense, ladies or men that are really into it. I believe that every day is a day for me to let my bride know I appreciate her, and she lets me know that she appreciates me.
Actually, I agree with you.
But when you talk, Forrest asked a great question, and I'm glad he mentioned that about affordable. When you're wanting to do that little something special, it's a difference between going to McDonald's for lunch maybe versus a Chipotle. You might spend twice as much at Chipotle, but you also know you're not going to be running to the bathroom, as quickly as, or Taco Bell, right? But this here, to me, is a fine dining experience at an affordable cost.
Affordable cost, and then
but a little work, though.
It's a little work.
Little work.
But look how well it makes you look.
Absolutely.
Your friends come over.
Absolutely.
And then
or your loved one.
Or your loved ones, and you're giving them healthy food.
I agree.
Now, it could be aphrodisiac, and it could not be aphrodisiac. The point is that you're giving them healthy food that they can't get anywhere, and you are making it.
Isn't that fair? You touch on